your party, having built sandcastles down at the beach on your first afternoon/evening on the island.
I got you a chocolate sprinkle.
Now follow the sheriff as he's walking past the hotel to the general store. Michelle turns to you, Atticus, and says, "Hey, can we swing inside real quick? I'm fucking covered in sand. I don't want to sit in this for the next, hour."
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I am, what most people would call gritty.
Yeah, the rest of you, do you want to come?
Nah, Phoebe's fine. She likes the sand.
Cornelius is just dusting himself off.
All right, well, we're going to go swing back to the room and, change and maybe rinse off, but you guys have fun being gnarly. And she starts, booking it.
Just gonna shower when I go back to the room tonight.
Sheriff, we'll meet you at the general store shortly. Michelle takes off into the hotel. And Atticus, you're going too?
Yeah.
All right, so the two of you get changed. Michelle looks much happier with a clean pair of clothes on.
Same for Atticus, honestly.
What's that?
It's the same for Atticus, honestly.
Yeah. And the two of you rejoin the rest of the crew down at the general store. So there's the main storefront, of course, where you have your goods, your candies, your general shenanigans. It seemed rather small on the outside, but inside you are treated with just about honestly anything you could think of. But the sheriff and Annalise lead you into a back room, which just has a nice mini little dining room for you all to sit at.
How many chairs are there?
8? Did I count correctly?
Oh, yeah. The sheriff's joining us for dinner?
Yeah.
Atticus is out.
Atticus is I gotta go build a sandcastle.
Atticus, no.
So Annalise heads off to prepare the burgers for the Burger Boys and their renowned taste buds. And the sheriff says, "So, besides building sandcastles, what do y'all think of our island so far?"
The sand's nice.
It's very small.
The island?
The society keeps seeing the same people.
We're not most of us don't live on the island. It's myself, Annalise, obviously, good old Lucas down at the hotel. And who else is here? Emmy Lynn, she runs the grounds over at the manor.
I elbow Michelle Rose gently. Or Mary, sorry, I'm Rose. I don't say that out loud, but I just elbow her and I gently lean over and I'm like, classic booby boo.
We have the Gardner family. They're some of the only real residents on the island that aren't, really doing much else. So, and then there's Casey, good old Cannon. You heard him perform yet? Hear this afternoon television show by any chance?
No, we were too busy making sandcastles this afternoon.
Well, you can catch him down on the beach in the evening if you want. That boy is as eccentric as they come.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, it's basically just whoever wants to book the hotel for business meetings. And honestly, that's okay with me.
Phoebe's waiting for the burger.
I'm asking, Nancy would absolutely be silent. Savannah, I think by this point, definitely feels like she might be in way over her head. And I think Michelle is, politely nodding along. But I am curious, because, the three of you are just, dead silent.
He's not leaving us much to say.
Atticus just openly doesn't like this man, and the implications he made as soon as they stepped on the island, welcome to our island. Are you guys escorts? There's something horrible about us? And first of all, Jesus, what if I just enjoy being an actual legal escort. Maybe I just enjoy taking people out for dinners at night and going on like fake dates with them. That's not illegal, and I don't like the implication of that. Like, whatever, dude. I don't like this man.
Beth always latches on to the randomest shit that I say. It's never what I'll expect her to get upset. Like, just to go behind the scenes, we just put out All That Glitters 6 today on our end. And one of the moments in that caught me off guard is Beth getting really mad when I asked her to make a law roll to read the extremely complicated legal document.
Listen! My mind works in mysterious ways.
It sure does. So, you'll just have to forgive me. I just didn't think my throwaway comment was gonna have long-reaching implications. Will, what are you doing?
Well,
he's a fork man.
It's just like
Will is doing something strange and unusual with his fingers, and I wish I could describe it to you, the audience, but I absolutely just cannot.
I'll describe it for you. Man. I'll describe it for you. I've made my hand. If you hold your hand and like 4 fingers up, and then you tuck your index finger over your middle finger and your pinky finger over your ring finger, so that it looks like you've horribly broken 2 of your fingers, and you're also potentially maybe an alien. That's kind of what it looks like.
And Cornelius has done that.
Cornelius has been doing this at the table.
Atticus, I feel like, is the in one sentence could sum her up is Atticus will remember that.
Will she remember this?
Yes, she will. Will she like it? No. Will she?
Yeah.
Will she act upon it? No. But she'll fucking remember it.
What would Atticus think of this if she just saw Cornelius
she would
doing
look
this
at
in his lap under the
She
table?
would look at him, and then she would look at Nancy, and she would be like, and that's it.
Annalise pops out of the kitchen at this point and says,
Annalise, do you need any help? Do you need any help at all with the burgers?
Oh, they're almost done. I was just going to ask what toppings you all wanted.
Cheese
and
lettuce and
tomatoes,
pickles, raw onions,
the works,
peppers.
Ew, don't put peppers on mine.
Put peppers on mine. Spicy peppers.
She grins and says, maybe you can all just help yourselves to what we
have.
Yeah!
I like that idea better. I don't feel bad about that.
Woohoo!
Sheriff, actually, do you want to come in? We'll get a tray for our guests. And the sheriff...
Are you sure? I can definitely help with that.
The sheriff stands up and says, you are all distinguished guests on our island. The least I can do is put together a tray of condiments to bring out to you all.
Ooh, we're distinguished.
Atticus looks so uncomfortable.
And he disappears into the kitchen.
I fucking turn around and I grab fucking Phoebe by the shoulders, give her a little shake. I'm like, they're gonna poison us. We're gonna die. They're gonna drug us. We're gonna be sacrificed.
Nancy chimes in and says, in that order?
No, these are just the options. Take your pick, but I've had a bad feeling since we got here. I don't trust anything. I am highly suspicious of everything.
Yes, I know this.
I point at Nancy and I'm like, you need to have more suspicion.
She shrugs and says, we came to this island as burger connoisseurs, and I asked all of you to make sure that we were going to stay in character and that this wouldn't be a problem. We are now being asked to try burgers.
Yes, but they wouldn't let me go back there. And now the sheriff's here. Why are we eating with the sheriff?
The sheriff is one of exactly 4 people that live here.
Yeah, why the fuck do we have to eat with him? And why is he helping her? And why aren't we allowed to go back there? I don't like this.
He lives here and he's treating us like guests. We're gonna die, but he's gonna treat us like guests in the process.
When we wake up several hours later, like in a dungeon somewhere or in a prison cell somewhere or whatever, I'm definitely gonna say I told you so.
I'm eating my burger. I'm hungry.
Yeah, at this point, the door swings open. Annalise has a tray of burgers, and the sheriff has a tray of condiments. And they set them down, get out a thing of buns, and Annalise says, please help yourselves.
Phoebe puts together a burger for herself, and she hands all the stuff to Savannah.
Okay, what do your guys' burgers look like?
My burger, it's got the works. It's got, it's got cheese on the bottom. So that way the patty can melt the cheese. Mm-hmm. And then I also got ketchup on the bottom. Then I got mustard and mayonnaise. Gotta get it all.
Mm-hmm.
Lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, peppers.
I hope we make someone hungry today.
I'm starving now.
I've got like the burger. I put the cheese on top, a little bit of mayonnaise, and then ketchup, mustard, then lettuce, so it doesn't like go right into the shit. And then I put a couple of raw onions, a little bit of pickles under the burger, so it doesn't like the juice, like the top bun doesn't get all pickly. And then I smush it.
Okay.
Respect it.
Bun, mayonnaise, burger, cheese, ketchup, bun.
Wait, is there bacon?
Yes.
Half a handful of bacon.
Same. Full handful of bacon.
What is the lady's name that we're here?
Annalise.
With? Miss Annalise.
What does Annalise? What kind of burger does Annalise make?
You're interrupting me, and I'm going to kill you.
I need to know. I want to make sure they're eating. I need to make sure they're eating.
Annalise, do we have a vegetarian burger for my friend Stand over here, who is a vegetarian?
Oh, I can heat one up right now. And she scurries off again. The sheriff, meanwhile, is helping himself to a hearty burger, loading it up with bacon, ketchup, mustard, and lettuce, and is setting it down in front of him to wait for everyone else to finish. Michelle gets herself like a fairly standard burger, nothing too crazy on hers. Savannah has a copious amount of toppings on hers, a lot of lettuce or a lot of ketchup and mustard, just like practically oozing from it.
Yeah.
And a few moments later, Annalise comes out with a freshly cooked veggie burger.
Is it a black bean burger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately we had one of these. I'm so sorry. I guess I just expected the Burger Boys to all be meat eaters, but that was probably wrong of me to assume in the year 2019.
Oh, don't worry about it. We like to have a diverse crew of eaters.
Nancy's burger is bun, burger,
Bun.
Oh, no. Put some moisture on that boy.
It's black bean, too, so it's like...
It's got to be so dry.
I stare at Nancy and I'm like, will you please, Stan, please have something on that burger?
She glowers at you, does not break eye contact, reaches for the ketchup, pours exactly 2 drops on it, and returns the ketchup.
Give her the A-OK sign.
When your friend's stand is absolutely wild.
And Annalise
Wild
also has a
around
relatively
town.
plain burger. She loads it up with more of like the vegetable toppings.
I respect it.
And after pouring you all water from a pitcher, the sheriff says, "To the Burger Boys."
Clink.
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 This island. Clink.
I don't drink the water.
Okay. They do. Annalise and the sheriff.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm not thirsty.
And you all have really, really good burgers.
Hell yeah.
Just like...
I try and pepper every like bite I take with like yes, the moisture retention rate in this beef is like grade A, and like you've really got yourself some fresh ingredients. Truly complements the patty consistency. Just really like laying it on thick.
He's just devoured the burger.
Can you roll fast talk for me?
Why? Why
As
am I
you're spewing bullshit at them?
I'm not spewing bullshit. Maybe I really like burgers. What am I lying about?
Cornelius has written down buns not toasted, and that's
I'm
the
not-
only
Bun is not
criticism.
toasted.
I'm not.
Fine, roll persuasion.
What am I trying to persuade them? I'm making notes to myself.
I thought you were saying this out loud to them.
I'm saying it out loud. I'm just like making notes though. Like I'm just trying to show that like yes, I'm taking care when eating this
I
burger.
just want to see how they react to it.
How are they reacting to our Burger Boy act?
I failed.
Okay. They don't look particularly like they understand exactly what you're saying. But the sheriff is offering you a polite smile. And he says, "So it's good then?"
Yes, obviously.
Great! That's delightful.
Okay.
So, what sort of business will y'all be doing on our little island?
Just scouting out burger places, maybe other eateries. We are the burger boys, but we don't specifically eat burgers. You can't live off of burgers.
Annalise says, well, there's not a whole lot of eateries here. You have the general store, and you have the hotel's kitchen. That's about it, though.
That's fine. We're here to eat.
It's also like secondhand purpose. Sort of like a little mini vacation, I guess. Like we throw around the word company retreat, but like we're still so new that we're not really. Maybe it's more team building. Maybe that's a good word for it. We're trying to
building and content backlog.
Exactly.
Oh, well, that sure is exciting.
Isn't it? It's ideal to go to places that don't have a ton of exposure anyway. Like we could go to New York, sure, but like how many people have written about this place?
Very few. I was actually hoping, based on your, intimate knowledge of burger topics, from what I could hear, that y'all will be writing us a nice review. Try and get some more people out here. The island certainly does not generate a lot of income in and of itself. We pretty much have the hotel.
Well, doesn't the rich big boy up on the hill do anything for the island?
Absolutely not. He comes and goes as he pleases.
Sounds like a duty head.
What a duty head.
Do we? Are we group not liking Rich McButthole?
He smiles politely and says, "I don't know if it's necessarily proper for me to call one of our wealthiest, most well-off residents a poopy butthole. No, Argent and I, we get along just fine. He does his thing, I do mine, and that's that."
You said he wasn't here. How often does he come out here?
Oh, I'll see him maybe a few times a year, especially in the warmer months. He comes around, but he usually gives us a little bit of heads up before he makes the trip out here. And
is it at all possible for him to be here and you guys just not know about it?
He only comes via helicopter. I think that it'd be mighty hard for him to come by and I don't know about it.
Fair enough.
That's pretty interesting. Must be kind of weird to just see a helicopter every once in a while.
It sure is.
People don't really see those nowadays.
What?
He just has that whole house there, and he only comes a couple times a year.
Via helicopter?
It's just empty whole time.
Sounds like a rich bitch to me.
Oh, he is certainly a rich man. We've told him a few times. We said, Argent, and Annalise is like smiling and shaking her head as the sheriff is talking. He says, Argent, you can take the ferry out. It's so much cheaper than your fancy private helicopter. And he just laughs at me and he says, there ain't no way in hell you're going to catch me traveling in that thing.
Sounds like we should boycott him off the island. Who's with me?
Annalise and the sheriff both smile at you extremely politely.
No, she rolls her eyes. She goes, I'm fucking kidding.
There's like a beat, and then the sheriff goes, "Oh, you're a funny one, Miss." Oh, I'm sorry. What's your name?
I'm Rose.
Rose, of course. So, good burgers, good food, have I'm gonna excuse myself. Gonna check in with Lucas down at the hotel, and maybe I'll see you folks down at the show tonight.
Maybe we might be there. Depends on how these burgers sit. We might get a little tired.
Oh, of course. Well, enjoy your stay. I'm sure I'll see you all around. And the sheriff pushes his chair back and excuses himself.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Give him a thumbs up, chewing burger.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else have any business with Annalise while you're there?
Annalise, thank you so much for the burgers. How much do we owe you?
They're on me. If you will write a nice review about the island, that would be plenty payment for us.
Well, that is extremely generous of you, but of course we'll write our very honest opinion about the island, and so far obviously we've had a lovely time, but that's not how the Burger Boys do it. And she puts $20 down. She goes, at the very least, please accept this as a tip then. That's very generous of you. Thank you. Is there anything else I can help you find folks with tonight? I'm probably going to be closing up soon. We don't really operate as late as I'm sure you mainlanders do. You don't And she gets a little quieter with it. She's, you don't happen to have like a bottle of wine or anything, do you?
She grins and says, I'm sure I could break something out if you're interested.
Absolutely. I'm on vacation. I will show you my ID. Where's my wallet? I just realized I can't fucking show her my ID because her name's Atticus. And then she pats herself and she goes, you know what? Just scratch that. I don't actually have my wallet on me.
I'm sure I can open something up. Y'all seem like honest folk.
If you don't mind.
Yeah. Pinot Noir sound good?
Sounds perfect.
Great. I think I have a 2016 somewhere. And she's like, pops off, and you hear her talking about wine. I wasn't sure if you were trying to get rid of her for a specific purpose.
No, I wanted a bottle of wine to take back to the hotel room.
Oh.
So I could, like, low-key be, like, ask Michelle if she'll go on a date with her. That's all I was trying to do, but I didn't want to get carded.
Well, I think Annalise assumes that, it's a glass or a bottle for all of you to share right now.
Okay.
Go chase her down.
I go in the room after her and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I probably should have mentioned this. I just sort of realized some of our burger boys aren't exactly 21 yet.
Oh. That's very honest of you.
Yeah, we're not here to break any laws by any means. So if you want to it's okay. We don't need the wine. I appreciate it. I just sort of it's okay. But thank you so much.
Sure. Well, I hope to see you fine folks around while you're here.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful night, Annalise.
You. You too.
And then she goes back. She's like, oh fuck.
Okay.
Phoebe's upset she doesn't get wine.
Grow up first.
You grow up.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Takes one sip of a glass of wine, gets sick, and goes home.
So, what's the game plan? The sun is starting to set as Annalise bids you farewell. You have a potential show you could see on the green, or on the beach, rather. My apologies.
Thought we were going to break into the house.
How far is Sterling's stupid house?
It's not too far back. If y'all want to take a trip around the backside of the hotel, I can briefly give you an overview of the rest of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So behind the main hotel, there's of course Sterling's just decadent, excessive mansion. The amount of wealth that went into it is frankly unfathomable for the three of you. But besides that, is what you could probably call maybe a street's worth of houses, you assume, for the rest of the residents, a place for them to go at night. They're not shabby by any stretch of the imagination, but they're certainly nowhere close to Argent's luxurious mansion.
Rich bitch.
And as you start walking down, just taking in the sights, I imagine, the streetlights go on. And you see there's a young woman who's sort of trimming at some hedges behind the gate to Sterling.
Hello.
She stops her trimming, looks up and says, "Oh, good evening."
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Is there something I can help the three of you with? You're not from the island.
No, we're just sort of taking a stroll around, checking out the layout, I guess. We think we heard about you from the sheriff, not the mayor. There's no mayor here. The Sheriff Buckles. Bolton. Yep.
Buckles. Sheriff Buckles.
At this point, she has put the shears down and is standing on the other side of the gate. A young woman, late 20s, early 30s, you would gather.
Mm-hmm.
She has rather light, thin hair. And she says, Emmy Lynn Marsh, head of grounds.
Nice to meet you. We are the Burger Boys.
Oh.
We're a burger tasting enterprise that is taking this weekend as our company-wide launch retreat.
Mm.
We launched a company and now we're retreating.
My name's Rose. I point to Michelle. I'm like, this is Mary.
I'm Connie. Point to that's Sarah.
I'm Neil, and this is Stand.
Hi, I'm Stand. Emulyn says, "It's delightful to meet the three of you. Is there anything I can help you with? I'm sorry, I have a lot to attend to here."
No worries, don't want to keep you held up or anything. We just heard about the illustrious manor and thought it'd be kind of neat to take a little peeky at it.
Oh, well.
Don't want to interrupt your work or anything.
Well, and she kind of shrugs and says, "Tonight's not necessarily a great night for me, but if you're interested in getting a tour of the premises while you're on the island, I would love to show you around."
Yeah,
Oh my god, that'd be
great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, if that's okay with the owner.
Oh, Sterling's here maybe 2 weeks out of the year anyway. This place basically goes, just kind of runs itself.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. We'd love to see it.
Wonderful. Tomorrow?
Sure, what time works best for you?
Yeah, we'll say 10 a.m.
Okay, we'll be here then. Thank you so much.
Phenomenal. Have a blessed night, all.
You too. God be
He
with you.
salutes her.
With you.
God be with you, salutes.
All right, what's next for your party?
Let's go watch this man do some interpretive dancing. Max, you have to act it out for us.
I can't do that.
Max, you have
I'll
to.
act
Wait,
it
I have
out
a
with my
question.
words. Yeah.
Okay, so we go down to the beach to watch the interpretive dancing. Is the beach is it lit by one giant bonfire?
Yes.
Are there tiki torches?
No, it's lit by one giant bonfire.
Is
Unbelievable.
our sandcastle still alive?
The ones that weren't knocked over, yes.
Okay, can I roll stealth and sneakily hold Michelle's hand?
Trying to sneak
Are
it
you-
from her?
Yeah,
But
no,
no.
she not-
No, I just
No.
don't want any of the others to notice.
Okay. I will say that...
And if Michelle doesn't want to hold my hand, obviously she doesn't have to, but I'm gonna reach over and try and hold her hand, and I want to do it in a way that other people don't notice.
All right, great. I will let the rest of the party contest this with a spot hidden if they so choose. Only if you guys want to know.
I got a 2. And I also have almost a perfect stealth anyway. So that is an extreme success.
Yeah, I would hope so. All right, so no one even cares. No one cares
Good.
that you are holding Michelle's hand,
Well,
but you
okay,
do it.
Does she hold my
stealthily.
hand?
Yes.
Nice.
And this kid, from what you gather, can't be older than you, Atticus. You just couldn't believe it.
Mhm.
Super young kid. Comes and stands in front of the bonfire and says, "Ladies and gentlemen."
How many people are here?
8. No, that's not true. So it's the 6 of you. The sheriff's there. Lucas has come down from the hotel for this. Annalise is there. Emulyn is there.
Who are the other 3 people that came onto the island with us?
Other business people. You haven't met them, honestly.
Okay.
And there's also a small family of people who are there.
Mhm.
A husband, wife, and a teenage-looking daughter.
So 12 people.
Yeah, a fairly decent turnout, considering that's pretty much the entire island.
And he does this every single night.
Yes.
Yes.
So that there's no one there.
So
Interpretive dances on the beach to no one.
the young man steps in front of the bonfire and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keanan Clark."
Keon, what?
Keanan Clark.
Okay.
Is
No, I was just curious. Sorry.
welcome to a night on the beach.
Woo!
Thank you. This morning I went out and I thought I saw something glimmering on the horizon.
What was it?
Woo!
Thank you, you're too kind. I thought I saw a fin rise ever so slightly out
Shark?
of the water.
Are there sharks here? No, fucking Atticus looks freaked out.
It was beautiful, it was majestic. I only saw it for a second, but it made me reflect on the fragility of life, on the fragility of everything that we know. So tonight, I offer you a dance. Shark in the water.
Atticus starts leaving.
Do you?
Yeah, she grabs Michelle and she's like, she loudly goes, "Oh no, I have to pee," and starts pulling her back to the hotel. She's like, "I don't like sharks."
Michelle says, I don't care, the dance sucked, but we're just gonna go?
I mean, do you really want to watch it?
No.
Do you want to go play, like, a card game in our room?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I pack cards.
Sweet. Do the other 4 of you watch Shark in the Water?
Absolutely.
I mean, if they're not gonna be like, hey, we're gonna go play cards, then I'm just gonna chill.
Do you not invite anyone?
No.
I'm just
Frantically walking away. Hey, wanna go play cards in our room?
No,
To no one but
No,
Michelle.
she literally just goes, I have to pee, and starts pulling Michelle away.
All right, so Michelle and Atticus play cards while Phoebe, Savannah, Stand, and Cornelius all...
What if Nancy Needless changes her name legally to Stand? Do you think that's a Nancy Needless move?
It is.
Everyone
Needless.
Everyone who listens to the podcast is like, oh my god, is that a JoJo reference?
What?
Is it?
They call their like superpower boys stands.
I've never seen I've seen one episode of The Bizarre Adventure of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I've seen one.
It starts in like part 3 or something.
I just watched
part
that.
2.
I watched the episode where they're like in Victorian England and they're all buff as hell, and then someone gets thrown into a mud puddle, and I was like, I'm out, and I never watched anymore.
Oh my god.
I've heard one snippet of audio because of TikTok.
I saw one thing where this guy has a jellyfish in his tooth, and he uses it to win a bet that he wouldn't drink a glass of piss.
Oh.
I'm not making that up.
There's actually a TikTok meme where there's like a JoJo song, and it's like the popular one is like a when what's his name is trying to drag your friend, and he goes to like hit the guy in the back of the head, and then there's another guy that shows up behind him and is like this, and it's like piano.
Oh yeah.
That's a JoJo one.
Do.
Yeah, and then the piano goes hard.
Yeah.
Also, that one meme that lasted a long time where it was like
The roundabout. We'll
be right back. That was
continued.
Yeah, that was JoJo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's also JoJo. It's really jarring to just see that at the end of every JoJo episode for the first part.
Only reason I knew that was because of Griffin McElroy. Thank you, Griffin McElroy. Rest in peace.
Oh my god.
R.I.P. Griffin.
He's gone.
Gone but never forgotten. Anyway, we're not sponsored by Jingle's Bizarre Adventure, but if you're a representative, we'd love to.
It's hot in here.
Jingle's Bizarre
We're almost done,
Adventure.
Beth.
Just started.
Jingle's
We're halfway
Bizarre
done.
Adventure.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, the rest of the dance is completely uneventful. So my question is, does your team have any other business to attend to for the night? Do you want to meet up? Do you want to have a private meeting? Or like what? I feel like a lot has happened and there hasn't been a lot of communication in terms of like what your game plan is.
Well, Argent's apparently not here, so now we're just on vacation.
Now we're just chilling.
We're on a scheduled casing of the joint tomorrow.
Yeah. If he's like secret boy here, we'll find him. No, he won't.
Yeah, we will.
Not if we keep doodling around like this.
We'll stop doodling around tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Right now I'm on vacation.
Yeah, we're on vacation right now.
I've got my wife in the room.
I've got my life partner.
I've got my ex-wife in the room.
My soulmate.
My forever woman.
My bonded at the hip soulmate.
My Siamese twin wife.
Ew.
Oh, no.
Dislike.
We were born like that. It was a surgery.
I have to go home.
I hate that.
It's like that one episode of SpongeBob where he lifts up his shirt.
Closer
and
than
his
brothers.
Like, but closer.
Alright, so after the 6 of you quote SpongeBob for the next 5 hours,
It's morning.
SpongeBob's Bizarre Adventure,
Oh no.
you all call it a night.
Good night.
Did Michelle ask me out yet?
No.
Damn it.
Did you ask Michelle out yet?
No, Atticus is scared.
Atticus is scared or Beth is scared?
Atticus and I are one and the same.
About 4 hours into your sleep, Cornelius,
Oh,
you are woken up first.
Oh yeah.
It's Theo. He's like, what's up, buddy?
Who?
It's fucking your demon, and he's
Yeah.
like, hello.
Teo?
Theo.
Teo's like, hello, Cornelius, where are you? The park is running.
It's me, Teo. This is my new Teo voice. It's completely different from my original one. Anyway, no, that's not what happens.
Not canon now. Just like Cornelius is blue and 8 feet tall.
So
Avatar?
Hey listeners, thanks so much for listening to High Tide Part 2. I said High Tide Part 3 last time, but we're only on Part 2. I don't know what the fuck is up with my microphone right now, so we're going to keep this real fucking brief, alright? Alright, so buckle your fucking seatbelts and tell a friend about This Isn't Normal. Hit us up on patreon.com/tincast, and of course, let's thank our Critical Success and Snake Eyes patrons, Alexander Getty, Joseph Stoll, and Robin, thank you all so much, and of course, Brett Abraham, Neezy Dragon, Emmy Kirchner, Lucas and Emmy, our Snake Eyes patrons. You guys fucking rule. I don't know what the fuck is up with my microphone. I blame capitalism. That's what we're gonna say. Oh shit, the waiting game. We're doing a crossover with Kirchmore Keep for Halloween this year. It's gonna be out sometime in the near future, but you can look forward to it. It's a fucking just wild ass time, and it was written by Steve from Kirchmore Keep. Thank you so much, Steve. This is shit, I'm knocking over dice now and shit. Alright, we'll see you next week. Bye bye. So Cornelius, you are woken up by the sound of commotion off in the distance. As your eyes adjust, it's actually a little bit brighter in the room than you would imagine, given what time you can't even fathom it is right now. As you turn further, you see Nancy standing in front of the window, just sort of staring, head slightly tilted off towards the ocean.
What's going on out there?
She turns towards you very quickly and motions for you to come over.
I fall out of bed and I go over there.
As you scramble over to the window, you peek out, and far off in the distance, you see something reflecting on the water, and it's unusual. It just looks like two headlights are almost just out there on the water. But as you stare at this and try to observe it, you watch it just sort of sink back
It's a
below.
submarine. Beep, beep.
And Nancy says, "Something woke me up. Something sounds like it's going on down there."
Spooky.
I'm gonna go wake up the others.
Okay, you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, how do the two of you react to being woken up? It's like 3:30 in the morning.
Atticus throws her pillow at the door and snuggles deeper into bed.
Phoebe sleeps.
Guys, no!
Listen, you asked what we would do. What does Michelle and Stephanie do?
Savannah. Scrampleton.
Listen, it's better than
Scrampton.
that was better than Soprano.
What does Michelle and Linguini do? How are Michelle and McDonald's doing on this night?
Where the fuck are you getting these like food ass names? I called her Soprano and then Stephanie.
And then Rotini.
I call her Rotini.
How are Michelle and Turtwig Superman doing?
I don't know, Max, you tell me.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Max, remember your character names.
Michelle is groggy and looks a little annoyed, but she says, "What's up, Cornelius?"
Oh, is Atticus up? Can you wake her up? Something happened.
Big snore. I just want...
Michelle like kind of rubs her shoulder and is like, "Hey, Atticus."
Hello.
Your friend says something's going on.
Cornelius. Shh. What? Atticus, get up. She flings herself onto the floor.
Alright, Michelle like comes over and picks you up and like rights you on your feet.
She shuffles to the door and she's like, "Yes, hello, how can I help you?"
The ocean's haunted.
She slams the door in your face.
Did you say ocean's haunted?
Yeah.
haunted.
Here's Atticus's reasoning. It's 3:30 in the morning. Cornelius begs her to get up, only to tell her about her fucking nightmare.
I didn't say there was a shark. I said the ocean's haunted.
She opens the door and she goes, I heard you. I don't care about your dream. I am tired.
Oh my god, it's not a dream. Nancy saw it too.
Oh boy, Nancy. Okay, fine. What did you see?
I don't know. It was like headlights
Like
in
a
the
submarine?
ocean. Oh, I don't know, like a car, but it went underwater.
Beep, beep.
As you guys are talking, you actually hear what sounds like yelling now from outside of the hotel.
I push into Atticus's room and go to the window to see.
Is it down by the front door is what it sounds like?
No, just outside, away from the hotel.
Like we can't see it from the window?
No.
No.
Oh God!
That's the noise it makes.
That's what we hear.
What does it make? Sorry, TikTok is still open.
Alright, I grab a lamp.
Okay.
Or is there did I bring anything? Can I, say I brought something with me for defense, like maybe a bat?
I don't think you put a bat in your bag.
Okay, what can I say that I brought for defense then?
Don't you have brass knuckles?
Yeah, but that's illegal.
What about your pepper spray?
Fine, I bust out my pepper
That
spray.
thing that we said we'd give you that you never used.
I bust out my pepper spray and I look at Michelle and I'm like, do you want to stay here or do you want to come check it out?
Someone should wake Phoebe up.
You can wake Phoebe up.
No!
Bye. Too bad.
Closes the door in Cornelius's face.
No, I start leaving. I start exiting the room.
Oh, okay. Y'all get Phoebe up, because we're wasting time.
Hey, it's me, Phoebe, I'm up.
Savannah declines and is like, can I sleep?
Yeah, you could sleep. Stay here.
Okay.
Does Michelle stay?
No, Michelle's coming with
okay.
you.
I'm bringing a gun.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Is Nancy coming?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Savannah's the only one that's staying?
Yeah, she's sleeping.
To get kidnapped again?
No, she's sleeping.
Tell her to lock the door.
You can lock the door.
I close the blinds.
Okay.
The big window, and I'm like, here, take my nunchucks, and then I lock the door.
Oh, no.
Tucks your nunchucks in.
Okay, I take them back, and I'm like, here, just be careful, be safe.
Okay.
I give her a Bible.
God be with you.
She cuddles it. And the five of you exit the hotel. The source of the commotion is coming from around the back, actually. And as you work your way around, you actually feel the heat before you see it.
Something on fire?
One of the houses
Oh, Jesus.
is on fire.
Phoebe books it like Phoebe's running.
I look for a hose.
Okay. So Phoebe, you are running towards the house?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go towards the house, but look around the side for a hose.
Okay. Cornelius?
I'm also running towards the house.
Okay. So, Atticus, I'll have you roll luck for hose.
I got a critical success.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Atticus, you practically trip over the hose. It's right there.
It's hooked up to the water and everything.
It's hooked up to the water and everything.
I turn it on and start blasting it as much as I can. I put my finger over the nozzle to give it more power. I'm just really trying to get help in some way.
Okay. You start doing that. Phoebe and Cornelius, you are at the front of the house. You see the sheriff. He is standing in front of the door and he says, we almost got everyone out, but Lele, she's still in there.
I go in.
Freedom, Phoebe ducks into.
Both of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You are standing in the burning interior. Directly in front of you is a staircase. To your left and right are rooms. You can hear screaming coming from upstairs. The fire is all along the walls right now. The stairs themselves are in relatively good condition, but the walls leading towards it are covered in flame.
Both sides? Both sides, both walls, both sides
Yes.
of the wall?
Is my hose helping at all?
Yes. From where you are on the side of the building, Atticus, your hose is actually doing some good work.
Okay, neato.
Max, she got a critical success. It should arc over the house into the top of the roof and put out the fire in front of us.
I agree.
No, it's doing a good job. It's just
I'm fucking with you, Max.
Garden hose puts out an entire house fire.
So Phoebe's gonna get down real low because you should stay low when there's fire.
Yep.
She's gonna try to make it up those stairs.
great. I am still going to have the two of you roll dexterity.
Hand
You're
crawls
gonna
up the
have to have me roll that,
stairs.
Max. My dexterity is 95.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
know you have insane dexterity.
Yeah, that's a hard success.
It's a normal success.
All right, great. You hear the room that the screaming is coming from. The door is currently closed.
Phoebe is going to. So she's still in her PJs.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna rip the bottom part of her shirt and she's gonna wrap it on her hand and grab the doorknob. And try to open it.
Sure. That's one way to do it for sure.
Yeah.
And you see that girl. You saw her at the beach. The teenager. She's in her bed as fire is engulfing the room.
I motion for Cornelius to go grab her.
I go grab her.
You do?
Yeah.
What do I have you roll for that? I guess I'll have you roll strength. No, roll Constitution and strength. Constitution to get over there safely. Strength to grab her.
Can she also attempt to assist in him grabbing her?
Take
No,
a bonus
she's dying.
dice for strength.
She's dying.
Stop.
So that's a hard success for Constitution. Hell yeah. And an extreme success for Strength.
Okay. So, as you make your way through the fog of smoke, why didn't I just say smoke?
How about the haze?
The haze of smoke. You grab Lele, who is crying into your arms, shaking, but the two of you come back out into the hallway, and a large chunk of wood really comes down from the ceiling, blocking your path forward.
Okay. How big? It blocks our entire path?
It blocks a significant portion. You could definitely try to get around it, but you would probably incur a penalty.
What other ways out are there?
We could probably go out one of the windows upstairs.
What
You
about
can do that.
I said, what about the window where Atticus is working with her hose? The side of the house. Is there a side of the house that's less on fire?
The one you're on.
Yeah, which side's that?
Which side is that?
The west side.
Will we get to there from where we are safely?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that.
Okay.
So the two of you reroute instead of going back down the stairs and head over to the side of the house where you can hear the hose being blasted.
Okay.
And Atticus, you see your friends hoist open a window.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, we're inside. We got a girl. We saved somebody.
Can you knock it out?
No, we're blocked in.
I start screaming and waving for the sheriff to come over this way.
Keep spraying the hose, though.
I am.
Okay.
And I'm as soon as he comes over, I'm like, we need to get a mattress or a trampoline or something. They're trapped up there. Just ladder. Is there a ladder? In the garage. Check the garage for a ladder.
What garage?
Is there not a garage?
Any garage.
Any barn.
Anyone got a
Is there a fucking ladder?
I'm assuming the drop is just a straight drop. There's no roof underneath.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It is a straight drop. And you're probably, about 20 feet up?
Yeah.
I would imagine. All right, the sheriff runs off to get a ladder as the house continues burning. Fuck, that sucks. What the fuck are you guys going to do in the meanwhile?
Do we want to jump?
We would have to roll really good on Dex or Constitution.
There's a jump.
There's a jump. Well, that's not a skill I put shit into.
No one ever put shit into the platforming skills.
Listen, this isn't a fucking platformer, Max.
And I will say, Phoebe, you do not have your fairy wings on you right
I know. I was thinking about using those. They're definitely in my suitcase.
No, they definitely are.
Oh wow, the back of my character sheet has very good information, like Schmake book and Schmack book.
Can I?
And Smapple.
Can Phoebe really quickly spot hidden to see if there's anything around there that could assist them?
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, Max. That's a crit, or not a crit. I'm sorry, it's an extreme success.
All right. You think of the mattress that is in Lele's room.
Okay. Cornelius, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a mattress.
I'll be right here.
Okay, don't get hurt, and I run.
All right, you run. Roll strength for the mattress.
Phoebe's strong as shit.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Just fucking bear with me here.
Yeah, that's a success. It's a
All
regular
right.
success, but it's a success.
It's a pretty light, twin size mattress. So you grab it.
Okay.
You hoist it back. Getting it out the window is going to be a problem, though.
Right, of course. Smash the window with the mattress.
shoves the mattress out the window.
I will have Cornelius and Phoebe roll strength then.
All right.
To just like bang this mattress against a window.
I would, if Lele is freaking out, why can't she help?
Because she's freaking out.
Yeah, but if I was like freaking out, I'm trying to get out of my house, I would also be shoving something out the window too.
I mean, it's fair, but I think it should be just fine with being Cornelius. I got a hard success.
I got a 7.
Oh, Jesus. Cornelius, you give it the heave-ho! Do you please tell me you warned Atticus to move out of the way?
Nope.
I was assuming Atticus wasn't directly under us. Because she's spraying the house.
That's fair. Atticus, you watch as a huge mattress is broken out of a window and lands down.
She jumps back and she's like, "Thank you for the warning."
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Will you set that up in front of the window?
She does.
Thanks.
So, I will have the 3 of you roll jump with 2 bonus dice.
Thanks, Max. That's real nice of you.
Thank you. I try. Come on, Lele.
How do bonus dice work?
You're going to roll the 10s again, and you'll take the best value.
Alright. Well, I got a 2.
I got a crit.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, then...
Is that backflip? No, I can't. No, I'm not going to backflip. No.
I'll tell you what.
Leaving that behind.
With your crit, you successfully grab Lele on the way down.
Nice.
Who was just kind of flailing wildly. And Cornelius, you nimbly leap out and land on your 2 feet as the sheriff comes back over, huffing and heaving with a ladder. And he says, "Oh,
sorry, we got bored."
And we're also getting sunburned.
Yeah, my ouchies.
Oh my God. I don't know what to say. The 3 of you very well saved this young girl's life tonight.
Couldn't just, leave her.
Yeah, Burger Boys don't roll that way.
Yeah, no, Burger Boys stick together.
Burger Boys for life.
She's a Burger Boy now. Put my arm around her.
Damn straight. Well, it's been a late night. I'm sure Lele would appreciate getting a good night's sleep too, as with the rest of the Gardner family. But
of course,
in the morning we'll talk. I don't properly know how to express myself.
Okay, it has to be before 10 a.m. though.
Well, can we meet at 8:30 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing, fellas. Anything for you.
Nice.
And I make my way back to the room.
Okay.
All smoky and gross.
Yeah. Do you rinse off in the shower?
Nope.
What?
Can I take a shower?
Cornelius.
Also taking a shower.
What did Michelle do? And also Nancy. What the fuck were they doing?
I think they just kind of watched in shock as the 2 of
I
you
forgot
ran
they
into
were
a
with
burning
us.
building, and Atticus, you ran over to grab a hose. I think they did not expect the immediate leap into action.
We're the action brigade.
We've been at this for too long.
We're just staring in horror. We're like, burning house.
We gotta go
no
in.
problem.
Burger Boys Action
Runs
Brigade.
BBAB. Bab.
The babab.
So, Nancy, Cornelius, you both return for a good night's sleep. Atticus and Michelle, you are horrified. Your room was ransacked.
What?
Your bags have been torn apart, clothes strewn everywhere. The drawers all pulled open. Your toiletry bags spilled out all over the bathroom floor. Michelle says, What? What?
What the fuck? Who fucking did this? I go down to the front desk. Is that guy there?
No.
Doesn't he say he lives on the premise or something?
Yeah.
I go pound on his door.
Okay. You hear a few locks unclick, and a very sleepy Lucas pokes his head out and says,
Hello, good morning. Someone has been in our room and has trashed it and been through our things.
His eyes widen and he says, I'm what?
I would like to warn it off as a fucking crime scene because I will definitely be telling the sheriff. And we have not touched anything, or at least I'm going to go upstairs and make sure my associate has not touched anything else. But yes, someone has been in our room and has gone through our things. I'm not sure if anything's been stolen.
Well, I'm, of course, horribly sorry to hear that. And he starts making his way towards the front desk and says,
I call up the stairs to Michelle. I'm like, Michelle, don't touch anything. We're going to warden it off. Don't touch anything.
Okay. So the Lucas gives you a new key 2-4 or 2D, sorry, 2D, and do you two try and get a good night's sleep as well?
Atticus can't sleep. She's literally so angry.
Okay. And breakfast rolls around. Does anyone attend the free?
No, I go straight to the fucking sheriff's office.
I attend that breakfast real hard.
You guys have fun. Michelle can have fun too. I'm going to the sheriff's office.
Okay. You go to the sheriff's office.
I knock on his door.
Good morning.
Good morning. Last night, while we were doing the fire thing, someone came into my room and has gone through it, possibly stolen something, but they went through and trashed our room last night.
Well, that is absolutely horrible to hear.
Yes. You are the law. Are you going to try and do anything about it?
He gives you a look and says, well, yes, of course. We can't have our guests getting ransacked while they're staying here, especially not the Burger Boys.
I appreciate it. I meant along the lines of, like, forensics?
Forensics?
Like fingerprinting?
Lady, I don't know what sort of tech you think we have here on the island.
Fingerprinting can be done with ink. Honestly, sometimes even just fucking baking powder, flour. You just need a little brush, some powder, some goddamn tape.
Look, Rose, I appreciate your concern. I'm sure there's a lot going through your head right now. We are going to do everything we can to make sure that this is handled with the utmost seriousness.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. And she stomps off.
Okay.
Fucking backwater trash. Nothing's gonna be done about this. Kicks a fucking tree.
The tree goes, oh. No, it doesn't.
Ouch.
Before I join the others at breakfast, I just want to go back up into the room and avoid touching anything as much as possible. But anything that might have my name or Michelle's name on it, I want to remove. Because if they're going to poke around the room and look for clues, I don't want them to be able to find, like, an ID or anything with our names on it that might point them in a direction. So
when Atticus wants everything taken seriously and then messes with the crime scene.
No,
I'm kidding.
It's just like if she left her wallet in there or something and it's still there, I'm grabbing it. Like, I just don't want them to find an ID of us that has a different name.
Yeah, you pull like the name tags off your travel bags.
Name tag? I don't fucking put a name tag on my travel bag.
You've never like flown anywhere before?
Oh no, I have. Atticus was a fucking like in the mob.
I wasn't sure if you'd ever flown in a plane before and just gotten a travel tag.
No, I know what that is, but Atticus was a criminal. She's definitely no way she labels her bags.
Alright, well you pull it off of Michelle's bag.
Okay.
But other than that, you're not detecting anything else that would have your names on it.
Okay, well I close the door, lock it, and just leave it alone.
Okay. Michelle comes up to you and says, what did the sheriff say?
He said they were going to do the best job they could trying to find the people who would do this to the Burger Boys. When I inquired about forensic, he said, lady, what kind of tech do you think we got on this island? So I'm going to say a whole lot of diddly, and we're not going to find out who did this, though I have a strong suspicion it's probably something to do with Sterling.
Was anything taken? Do we know?
I don't know. I really don't want to like get fingerprints fucked up in there. I did grab your name.
Did you censor yourself?
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with a burger boy attitude, and I feel like swearing isn't very burgery, but I grabbed your name tag off the bag.
Thank you.
But I mean, I don't know if someone might have seen that last night. That's all I'm worried about. I don't know if anything's been taken.
Okay. Well, we gotta tell the others.
Oh, yeah. I'm so angry, Michelle.
Alright, so you fill in the rest of the Burger Boys.
Burger Boys are on the case. We're gonna find out who did it.
More so than the sheriff.
Let's get rid of the Burger Boys.
Mm-hmm. Okay, tell the others. Then what?
I don't know. I was just wondering if anyone else had any insight.
Well, we still gotta go meet with the sheriff about that stuff, too. So we gotta eat breakfast, go meet the sheriff, and then go do that thing at 10.
Alright. Well, it sounds like you all have a busy day ahead of you.
Yeah.
And we'll pick it up next time. Is where I was going with this.
That's where I thought you were going.